Hey, welcome back to Sarge Streams. I'm Sarge, and I'm bringing music to the front lines to you guys today. And today we're doing Tom MacDonald Stronger Version. It is 3 minutes and 10 seconds long. Don't know what we're going to get into, but we love Tom on the channel. Looks like he's got some 70s wallpaper and a Metallica shirt on. Maybe it's 80s. I don't know. Some plastic grapes sitting at this place. He's all swole out. Okay. Hey, look, we love what Nova and Tom do on the channel. And Tom's music, obviously, Adam and all the other people that he raps with, Dax, etc. So we're very excited to see what we're going to get into here. No idea, but here's what I know. If you like Tom, please go over to his channel and support him however you can. And then obviously his music with Apple Music, Spotify, or Google Play, or any of the other places that you can find his music. If you can, support him there. I don't know if Tom has a Patreon or not. With that being said, if you like my reactions, please do the same thing for me. Like, comment, share, and subscribe here on the channel. I'm always looking to find more people that enjoy the music the way we do here. And there's nothing more to that other than the fact that guys, I'm a reaction channel. I'm going to stop and talk. If you don't like that, please go see the original on your time. Let's jump into it and see what's going on. I'm excited to see what he's talking about in this one. It looks completely different from the things that I've seen previously so far.
A couple 100,000 cigarette butts, a million beers or maybe more. Ooh, a couple dozen times I messed things up, but I'm moving on from before. Ooh, people don't like me for things I forgot, but I can't pretend to be someone I'm not. I've been sober, I've been wasted, I spent most of my life in between. I've been sorry, been mistaken, I've been nothing but how God made me.
All right, so what I'm getting from this, first of all, is a huge pop vibe, which dope, right? Because it's something different, right? It's not everything sounds all the same, etc. Second of all, I'm not quite sure what the flowers are, unless he's dying, or maybe it's representing growth or something, which is what I really gather. But what I really like is the message so far. Is like, the message to me seems basically, I mean, I know the song is Stronger Version, but basically it is that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, in our lives we evolve, hopefully anyway, to better versions, stronger versions of ourselves from the things that we've either learned in life, or the lessons we've learned in life, rather. And I think that's what he's talking about here. I'm excited. Let's jump into it and see what he's talking about completely.
I've been nothing but how God made me, and I ain't gonna hate myself no more.
Okay.
Maybe I ain't perfect, but I'm putting that work in. I ain't gonna break down like before, and baby I'm hurting, but I'm a stronger version.
So I like the fact that he's like, I'm putting that work in. That's funny. Just like everybody out there, I realize a lot of us have probably been villains at one time or another in somebody else's story. But like, as long as you are constantly trying to evolve yourself into that better person, I mean, that's what you can do. But I understood if I guess I would understand if you were sitting around doing nothing to correct your behavior. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, people should continue to hate you, which they continue to hate on Tom no matter how successful he is. But like, my point is like, eventually they should be proud or happy, even if they don't like you, just because you're a better person ultimately. And I think that's kind of what he's saying here with him, is like, he's had, he smoked cigarettes. He used to be sort of an addict or whatever, I think, or at least an alcoholic or something like that. He's cleaned up his life. He's done all this different stuff. Obviously, he's with Nova and things. Now, granted, I don't know where else he's going to go with this, because I don't know every bit of Tom's life like Tom would, obviously. But my gathering is that he cleaned it all up, and he's not going to hate himself anymore. He's not going to knock himself. He's not going to have this negative self-image anymore. He's going to free himself, which is the most freeing thing in the world sometimes, outside of getting outside of the mental prison, is freeing yourself of the opinions of others, especially when you know that you have good intentions and you're actually taking steps to do the right things. You know what? Don't give a shit about what those other people think. All right, let's back it up.
And baby, I'm hurting, but I'm a stronger version. A couple 100,000 pills swallowed, a million tears or maybe more. Oh, a couple dozen pretty hearts I broke, but that isn't me anymore. Oh,
Right?
people don't like me for things I forgot, but I can't pretend to be someone I'm not. I've been sober, I've been wasted, I
Ride the
spent
lightning.
most of my life in between. I've been sorry, been mistaken, I've been nothing but how God made me. And I ain't gonna hate myself no more. Maybe I ain't perfect, but I'm putting that work in. I ain't gonna break down like before. And baby, I'm hurting, but I'm a stronger version.
So again, just to reiterate what I said, but outside of the Lamborghini floating in the air with all the flowers on it, I'm still trying to figure out the flower. I don't know if he's giving himself flowers or if he's burying old him or if it's some other symbolizing, symbolic type thing. But like it is that, man. It's like, you know what? I'm not the person I was 20 years ago, or if you knew me in high school, or maybe even 10 years ago at that point. And a lot of people that see this, neither are you. Hopefully you've evolved into a better version of yourself through the way that life has molded you. Sometimes that's good, sometimes it's bad. Sometimes it's self-inflicted. We all know that. It's like, I don't think I'm better than anybody, but I do think I'm better than the person I was 20, 10, 5, even a year ago. That's how I look at it. Not like you got to forgive yourself for your past transgressions because you just didn't know any better, or you did stupid shit that you all like hopefully fixed and took the steps to be a better person for, and then move on and keep it moving. That's all it is. It's all you can do. Like, you can't go back in the past and fix it. It's like that. You learned a valuable lesson from it, one way or the other. Whether it's your self-worth or others. Anyway, let's keep rocking this and see what I don't know what's going on with this here. This is dope though. All right, let's keep going.
And baby, I'm hurting, but I'm a stronger version. Lord, I hit the ditch, walked right off the edge. I got knocked down and got up again.
Many times.
Oh, I tried to live more like my friends. I can't be nothing but just what I am. And I've been sober, I've been wasted, I spent most of my life in between. I've been sorry, been mistaken, I can't be nothing but how God made me. And I ain't gonna hate myself no more. Maybe I ain't perfect, but I'm putting that work in. I ain't gonna break down like before. And baby, I'm hurting, but I'm a stronger version.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it because it's kind of like an anthem, right? Ultimately, what it embodies for me is the fact that because obviously you can see Tom and his growth and how he's done things and how he's made things the way they are now. Grant, it looks like he's I don't know if he's died on the floor or who knows what's going on there, but like I like the fact that he forgave himself and that he didn't have the problems. He didn't hold on to all that stuff. And maybe the reason that is because he was dead, because the human version of himself would never let him do that. But like that's what we all should do. NF touches on this. I mean, a lot of artists touch on this. But I remember NF saying, and I know this isn't NF, but it's relatable. He basically said that for 30 years he held on to stuff that he should have walked away from, and I think that's very similar to Tom here, is the negative feedback and the people's opinions and constantly paying for the mistakes that he had in his past. And we're not talking about like crazy stuff. We're talking about what normal people sometimes do. Like they get in there and get involved in normal stuff. You know, we're not talking like crazy things, but like you just got to let go of that stuff. And as long as you're making those changes, who cares what other people think? You know what I'm saying? Like if you go in with it with the good intentions and you do the right things on it, I mean, it just is what it is. But like that's the very simple portion of it, you know, as far as me explaining it. Obviously you guys get it, you know this, you probably watched this video a million times now if you're a big Tom fan, you know. And it's like, but I love him, man. I love that he's going in different directions here. You know, he had stuff with John Rich, and I think he said he was going to do something more with John Rich. You know, he's done stuff with Dax now and Adam Calhoun and just different things. So I like how his music's evolving, and obviously Nova in the background, she's getting better and better, and she's dope, dude. So shout out to all of them. I hope you guys love this, and if you did, please go over to Tom's channel, show him love, show his music love. Any other place that you know of, or if he's got concerts or anything coming up like that, please go do that as well, if you can. And at the same time, happy holidays, guys. Just thank you for being here. You know, you made my whole year so far with all these. This is pretty much where I started my music reaction careers with Tom MacDonald, and I'm just very thankful for you guys still sticking around. And we got a whole year ahead of us, so I'm very excited about that. With that being said, hey, look, I'm Sarge. Eat well, be safe, especially on these holidays. See you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.